know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Air Force's offense will get first crack. Today, as we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look creates a little room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Quick spin on the... it's a running room. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, and those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. With the catch, it's Starling. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Here's a heat. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down. Looking for more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Give to the fullback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And they lose the ball out of bounds. Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the shotgun, the inside give. Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Matthews. Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. Touchdown, San Jose State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try it over the left side. Makes it past the marker. Oh, a lot of space. Turning on the Jets. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. Plows through the defense. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Run in the red zone. It's Harris. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Goes to the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Going for the big play. And here's the third interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Give to the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're setting up the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll go to the ground. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Matthews. Looking down the middle. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
See them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy with all interceptions.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Looks as if he's going to run it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Johnson wants to throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEFQ Stadium.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but...
There he goes! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Matthews. Looking for a huge play. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. This drive will open from the 15. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beaten me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
The Falcons will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds a man in the middle. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finding an escape route. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartan. Setting up for the extra point. The extra point is blocked.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. A hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
A great job forcing the fumble. But here's the thing. I'm okay with plays. If I make you earn it and don't give up those big plays and make you not get a penalty, not put the ball on the turf, I think that's what good defense is about. Great job by the defense, bowing their neck up, forcing the turnover.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll run the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Falcons decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth...
Trying to get behind the defense. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Rushes on him. Right on target this time. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. With all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that triple option is exactly what it sounds like. You have the dive, the quarterback run, and the pitch. And the QB was a little bit confused what to do.
And you wondered if he would have had an opportunity to get that pitch off. But how are they going to get this option game going?
I got to do a really good job with my quarterback threatening that guy. I can't let him sit on the line of scrimmage and play patient where he can play me and slow play. I got to make him come to me.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a catch. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll try the left side. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
He makes a grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he will score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought